Hello everybody, welcome. Just here in the studio, I'm just playing around here with some very small little bowls. I've got a workshop on at the moment, and I just sometimes nip away and do a few things of my own on the wheel, and so I thought I'd just let you in on what I'm doing. I'll just bring the camera down here on the, and you can see here these are very simple little bowls. Any one of you could make these. Are only like 350 grams each. That's approximately 3/4 of a pound. And basically these are just going to be very simple small raku bowls. You can see that I've squared them, which I squared them when I took them off the wheel actually, but I just trim them up a bit later on with a piece of wood like this, just to, before they get beyond being able to do that with the dry warm wind that we seem to be having. So I just drew them up like that. Here you can see this is a little triangular type bowl. Again, that's pulled out of shape while it's on the wheel. Okay, so these are just a few little bowls. I'm just getting ready for some raku. So let's just go down on the wheel head here. And you can just watch me while I throw a few of these. Just filling in a bit of time while the students are on the wheel, and they seem to be happy, so I thought I'd get myself happy on the wheel. So, as I say, about 350 grams, that's about, I believe it's something like 455 grams to a pound. So these weighing in a little bit less than that. I'm actually making these out of a groggy raku clay body. Just trying to get a nice round shape with a narrowish foot. This is a particularly nice shape, I think. I sort of tend to think in terms of bowls is rather like a sort of enclosed shape bowl, or rather wide opening bowl. Well, this is one of the more enclosed, rather rotund shaped bowls, which I like. Now what I do when I've made the bowl like that now, they're quite quickly thrown, you see. I then I pull it out of shape, you see, just simply by doing that. Sort of square it off, you know. And then later, as you saw me, I come back to it, and when it's a bit harder or stiffer with that piece of wood, what I'm going to do on this case here, I'm just going to, I've got one of these toothed pieces of wood which I'm using just to scratch up the side on each of the 4 faces that I've prepared. That's it. Leaving these a little bit thicker in the base so that we can trim them afterwards, because these will be trimmed. Alright, there it is. At this rate I'm going to be trimming these this afternoon, because it's fast drying out. What's the temperature? What have we got here today? It's not that hot, but it's, well, it's about 80 degrees. It's pleasant. As you can hear, the wind chimes are chiming away. We have a little breeze, which is actually quite nice. So straight on with the next one. Make sure with your bowls you get the inside shape right, because you can always trim the outside shape, you can't trim the inside, so make sure you get the inside a really nice curve. These are nice simple bowls, which for raku will be quite nice, I think. So this one I'm going to make this one like a triangular shape, so I'm just simply going like that and then like that. Okay. Cut him off. And there he goes. Do one more quickly. Quite gritty clay to throw with this. It's having said that it is gritty, it is actually quite throwable. I'm sorry all those people who've been writing to me. I've just got behind with all my mail at the moment. I don't know how it's happened, but it has, and people sending me in mail and asking me questions, this, that and the other, and at the moment I've just got a backlog of emails to catch up with and try to get through, so apologies for that, everybody. If you're one of those people that's thinking, what's up with Simon Leach, he's not seemed to be responding, it's not that I haven't read your email, or it's just I've just maybe you've been in that kind of position before where you got rather a lot of emails to catch up with. Problem is, I try to respond to everybody, but once you get behind, it's psychologically hard to catch up. So there was another one. Let's make him triangular as well, shall we? There we are. So, did I stick him? Yeah, I did. Running out of space on my board, I'll put him here. Okay everybody, hey, take care. Hope you're having some good weather wherever you are. Simon Leach saying, keep practicing. See you soon.